affected it. Yeah.
So when I was talking with Togu earlier, he mentioned there are 4 different cards that you could get with your process: the white, the yellow, the pink, and the green. Do you have the same process with those, or
Yeah.
it's just you get approved?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then if something were to go wrong with your paperwork, would they shred it like they do in the US? Or would you, and like have to reapply for everything? Or would you be able to like fill out the short little things that you,
Yeah, actually, I was very, very careful while I was doing my paperwork, and that's why it took almost 2 months of time, because uh, the person who helped us in consulate,
mm-hmm,
the agent, there are so many travel agents. So the agent who helped me was actually uh, collecting all the documents, important documents, and also the filling of the forms and things. He was actually following up, and I was so keen. Without any error, we have to submit, because once it is shredded or rejected, it is very difficult to get again. So that
mm-hmm.
is how it is. So somehow I made it without any mistakes, and I got through.
Wow, that's wonderful, Immanuel. Is there anything else that you want to share with the class about like your time in America and the time of like coming to America, like anything else about your story that you want to share?
Yep, I want to share the the otherness, or not belonging feeling.
Mm-hmm.
Being in America is actually taunting, or it is very, very. But sometimes I feel like I'm alone all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Way, but the seminaries that I study here, both McCormick and Lutheran School of Theology, uh, they they made me to feel that I belong here. I believe the borderless land, because I believe in God who is not limited by borders. So,
Mm-hmm.
uh, I always think that way. But while I come here, um, I don't know how to express that, but I was both neglected and discriminated for being a person of color uh, in America. So I faced from both blacks and whites. I don't know why it happened to me, but later, while I was talking with one of my professors and friend, they said, uh, those Asians who come here to get education, they work hard, um, and they choose the side to be uh, living a luxurious life, living a comfortable life, and they look for those things, not taking sides with the vulnerable community, which is an African American community here. They
Mm-hmm.
don't choose death, they don't choose violence, they don't choose uh, neglection and things like that. So we always identify with the white side. So when we come from the middle or somewhere, we we tend to go towards the whiteness. So that makes me think of why my black friends actually, uh, not friends, but the public, common public, are trying to stop me somewhere. um, and when I come here, when I applied that, I'll be in Hyde Park. People
Mm-hmm.
back in India who studied here, and also some of them who are studying here, said it's a south side, be careful. Uh, and that actually made me to think how people demonize people.
Mm-hmm.
I never experienced any intimidation in Hyde Park. I never experienced. All people who are people of color, are both black community, they are so loving and they support me in all the ways that I do. Even though um, there are some people who are white in skin, but they don't actually show the whiteness even a pinch of salt. The measure of a pinch of salt. So there are white people who don't practice at all, uh, and those are the support systems for me. They are actually the support power here in the United States for my sustenance of living. So I'm indebted to both of them, especially living in Hyde Park gives us another dimension of how US looks like. And it is also always pushed the systemic evil of
Mhm.
how racism works in the United States. So it is live in the limelight, and I'm grateful being part of the Hyde Park community.
Thank you, Emmanuel. You are valued in this community, and I see like the light that you bring, and just I love our friendship, being able to talk every morning. Well, thank you for sharing all of this. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'm excited to hear more about this on Wednesday as we talk about justice and the oppression that happens, because I feel like a good portion of our class has witnessed this in different sectors. So yeah, thank you, Manuel.
Thank you, Sylvia. Thank you so much.
I will see you tomorrow morning.
Mhm. See you. Take care.
Bye.